Hi moms, welcome back to day 3 of week 1 of trimester 3. So today all you're going to need is your Pilates mat and a nice clear open space. Like always, feel free to listen to your body, take breaks. Today's going to be a more relaxing and gentle workout, but still some moves that feel good one day might not feel good the next. So just listen to your body, modify as you need, and always talk to your doctor if you have any questions or concerns. Alrighty, so let's get started. You can stand on up. We're going to have our feet underneath our hips, soften your knees, stack those hands. Sometimes a trick is you can kind of line up your elbow with your fingertips a bit in the corner if you can't see your hand over your belly. Widen through your collarbones, crown of the head reaches to the ceiling. Relax the base of your skull. Stay here, arms are going to come down by your sides. Now we're going to lengthen our low back and we're going to get down into a half squat. Same time, arms come up. Fire the glutes to stand. So inhale, imagine you're sitting down into a chair. Exhale, stand up. Knees are right in line with your toes. Try and keep that weight closer into your heels. Good job. Okay, this time as we go down here, we're going to pause. Lift the heels, lower, and stand. So try and lift them as high as you can, slow and controlled. Challenging our balance here. If you need to grab the wall, feel free to do so. It's just a half squat. Warming up our body. And let's do one more. Good job. Shake it out. Okay, keeping those arms warm. Still standing in that neutral spine. Line up your big toes. Baby toe, big toe, and heel are pressing in the ground. Arches of your foot. Slurping up into your body. Inhale, reach those arms in front of your chest. Exhale, invite them in. Inhale, keeping your hips forward, turning at that thoracic spine, opening up to the side. Exhale, bring those arms back to center. Again, keeping those eyes in line with your chest, feeling like you're twisting on a pole here. Still connecting our breath to our transverse abdominis, that deep core muscle, that one that is pulling our baby towards our spine with each exhale. Keeping those knees soft. And trying to whisk through that thoracic spine. Good job. Let's do one more to each side. Strong arms. Softly lower down. And now we're going to make our way down to our knees. So as you come down, feel free to fold the mat so that it's right underneath your knees. It can make it a little squishier, or just go straight to kneeling. Knees are underneath our hips and shoulders. You can find that stack if that helps. Widen through the collarbones. Feet can be tucked, so your toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're just going to challenge our balance here and create some space by doing a half moon. So inhale, reach up and over like you're reaching over a barrel. And exhale, lower down. Let your gaze follow that hand as you inhale and reach up and over, and exhale down. So as we're doing this, we're creating length through the side of our body before we're reaching over. So we're stretching tall and decompressing that spine before you really reach. Good job. Using those obliques to help control this movement. Shoulders away from your ears. Let's do one more on each side. Good job. Roll those shoulders a few times. Shake it out. Nice work. Okay, so now we're going to slowly make our way to quadruped. So keeping that baby up and in, pull belly button to spine. Stack those shoulders over top of your wrists, your hips over top of your knees. Head is in line with your body. Again, toes can be tucked or untucked. And we're just going to do a few hip glides here. So we're just going to reach back, shooting energy out our sit bones, and then back to center here. So you can inhale, reach back, exhale, pull belly button to spine, back to center. Keeping that gaze looking down in between your fingers so your neck stays neutral. Again, reaching that tailbone back, straight to the wall behind you as those hips glide. And let's do one more. Good. All right. So now we're going to walk those hands forward a bit. Let those sit bones reach to the sky behind you. Kind of let that head fall. This is puppy pose here, so you can kind of create space, send those hips up, make room for your belly by staying a little bit more lifted. And we're going to go from here into a flow to a quadruped. So as we're here, imagine this is kind of down dog, and then you're scooping the core and coming into a plank. But instead, as we scoop the core, we're going to kind of pull our hands forward a bit and then come to quadruped, just so there's less pressure on our abdominal cavity at this time in the pregnancy. So staying on our knees and not getting into that full plank position, kind of staying in that tabletop is going to be better. So let's do a flow here. So let's start off reaching. Exhale, gather the core. Come to center. And then walk those hands back. Reach the pelvis up to the sky. Big inhale, exhale, gather the core, hands slide back to center. Good job. Again, walking those hands back, stretching. Exhale, pull belly button to spine, slide those hands in to center. Good job. Now just go to your own breath. Soften those elbows a bit. Press into the floor even though you're pulling your hands back. And let's do one more. And then meet me in tabletop. Good job. Now that we're here, let's do a few serratus push-ups. So starting off nice and strong, pushing the ground away from you. We're going to lower our sternum in between our shoulders and then push up and away. Elbows are still, you're just moving your shoulders, or your kind of your chest in between your shoulders actually. Couple more. And stay pushed up. Okay, finding that neutral body here. Now we're going to connect to our pelvic floor. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lengthening the pelvic floor, look up. And then as we exhale, pull belly button to spine, gently squeeze that pelvic floor, feel it shortening, look down, drop your head. And then inhale and reverse that. So we're just going to go through at your own breath and just focus on that pelvic floor connection. So shortening in the cat here and lengthening in the cow. Stay wide through those collarbones. And when you're ready, you can meet me in center. Okay, so now we're going to get into a bit of a stretch here. So keeping those hips sending back to the back of the room, we're going to walk our hands over to the corner. We're going to do that puppy stretch, but we're going to get us a nice side body stretch by going to the corner of the mat. So walking the hands to one corner, still sending your hips back up to the back of the room. You should feel a nice stretch through your side body. If you would like, you can lower that one elbow and just stretch that one hand over if it makes it more relaxing. Take long deep breaths here. With each exhale, sink that belly button to your spine. Gently squeeze that pelvic floor, about 10% on those exhales, just a little bit. Just find a little bit of a connection, like you're pulling a ping pong ball all the way up to your belly. All right, when you're ready, you can walk those hands to the other side, still keeping those hips up, send them back, side body stretch. You can also drop that elbow and just reach the one arm if it's comfy. Feel that stretch all through your lats. And let the hips go, reach them to the back of the room and up to the sky. When you're ready, you can walk those hands back to the center. Slowly walk your hands up. You can stay in quadruped here for a second before you sit back onto your feet. Slowly walk your hands in and then all the way up till your head's up. Awesome. All right, you might want to stay down for a little bit because we're on the floor for a while. You don't want to get dizzy when you stand up, but you can give yourself a nice high five. Great work. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel nice and stretched out and lengthened and warm and ready to take on your day. And I can't wait to see you back in day 4. Take care.